Maybe it's just the lateral landscape causing those compass malfunctions, or is there something more to it? I'm Kim, and this is Hun Channel.
Do you know the terrifying legend of Solo Pun Village? Hidden in the hill of Hong Kong, this forsaken place holds more than just a forgotten history. Tonight, we dive into its chilling past, uncovering the mysterious disappearances, the haunted compass, and the strange, unexplained events that still haunt the land. By the end of this journey, you'll question whether these villages' eerie tales are just stories, or something much darker. Chapter 1: The Historical Origins of So Lopon, the Rise and Fall of a Hakka Village. So Lopon Village, located in the northeastern part of the New Territories in Sha Tau Kok, was once a prosperous Hakka village. This land has been the ancestral home of the Wang family since the Qing dynasty, where villagers led a self-sufficient agricultural life, primarily growing rice and sweet potatoes. The fertile land and the protection offered by the surrounding mountains made the village a stable and peaceful home. The houses in the village were built along the mountain terraces, harmoniously blending with the natural environment, creating a simple yet abundant life. However, with the passage of time, the fate of this land began to change. In the 1950s, with the modernization of Hong Kong, the prosperity of a So Lopon village began to decline. The villagers, attracted by the improving living conditions and enhanced transportation, began to move to the urban areas, gradually abandoning their familiar land. At the time, the government also provided the village with water reservoirs and electricity, bringing more convenience to the community. Despite these infrastructural advancements, the village's decline could not be stopped. By the 1960s, an increasing number of villagers chose to leave the remote land and settle in the bustling cities. This migration led to the gradual abandonment of a So Lopon village, eventually turning it into a desolate, forsaken wasteland. Chapter 2: The Mysterious Disappearance. During the Japanese occupation, the vanishing villages, one of the most famous legends of So Lopon village, originates from a mysterious disappearance during the Japanese occupation. According to the story, two brothers returned to the village during the Japanese occupation, intending to attend the village's Taiping Ching Jiao ritual ceremony. However, when they arrived, they found the village eerily silent, with all the villagers gone without a trace. Strangely, the household items were still neatly arranged, the offerings untouched, and even the poultry and livestock remained unharmed. This bizarre scene left the two brothers in shock, unable to explain why the entire village had vanished overnight. Various theories have been offered to explain the disappearance of the villagers. Some believe it was related to a massacre by the Japanese military, and the villagers were disappeared during the war. Others suggest it was caused by an outbreak of plague, forcing the villagers to flee in panic. However, no explanation can fully clarify the truth behind the event. This mysterious disappearance not only added to the village's aura of mystery but also cemented So Lopon's status as one of Hong Kong's most haunted places. As time passed, these stories continued to be passed down, becoming an inseparable part of the village's legend, whether real or exaggerated. Chapter 3: The compass malfunction, the origin of Solopon. The name of Solopon village originates from a strange phenomenon, compass malfunctions. It is said that whenever hikers pass near the village, their compasses suddenly lose accuracy, the needle spinning wildly and sometimes completely failing to point north. This phenomenon attracted the attention of many hikers and added a mysterious dimension to the place. This peculiar occurrence eventually became the origin of the village's name. Originally named Solopon, it was later changed to Solopon, locked compass, due to the widespread stories of the compass malfunction. Many believe this phenomenon is related to the unique magnetic field near Solopon village or some undiscovered geographical factors, while some attributed this occurrence to scientific explanations, such as geomagnetic interference. Others believe it is due to supernatural forces, with some even suggesting it is caused by a barrier around the village, preventing the compass from functioning correctly. However, many hikers report not experiencing this phenomenon during their explorations. Whether or not the phenomenon truly exists, it undoubtedly adds to the intrigue surrounding the village. Chapter 4: Modern-day paranormal events, death and disappearances. As time passed, the terrifying stories of Solopon village did not fade with its abandonment. In recent years, many hikers have encountered strange incidents during their adventures. On one occasion, a hiking team was passing through Solopon village when one member separated from the group and failed to return to the designated meeting point. When the other members retraced their steps to search for him, they found that the original path had vanished. After a search, the missing hiker's body was found in a chilling position, kneeling on the ground, with an expression of extreme fear on his face. This incident attracted the attention of the police and was reported as being related to supernatural phenomena. However, the police eventually stated that the hiker had died from a heart attack, not from any paranormal force. Despite this, the event undeniably added more mystery and fear to the village's reputation, allowing the terrifying rumors to persist. These modern-day events prove that even though Solopon village has been abandoned for many years, it remains a place filled with the unknown and the uncanny. Whether it's the lost hiker or those who have heard mysterious stories, the village leaves a lasting impression on all who encounter it, a mixture of fear and awe. Chapter 5: The Truth Unveiled, the Migration and Abandonment of Villagers. The history of Solopon village is not as mysterious as many legends suggest. The disappearance of the villagers was not caused by supernatural forces, but rather by the improvement of living conditions, leading many villagers to migrate to the city. As Hong Kong's urbanization accelerated, the village lacked sufficient resources and job opportunities, prompting the younger generation to leave. These changes did not happen overnight, but were a gradual process over time. Even so, the descendants of the villagers still return to the village every year to pay respects to their ancestors. This has become an important cultural practice for the village. Every New Year's Eve, the descendants of the villagers visit the ancestral shrine, clean the shrine, and pray for the peace of their ancestors' souls. This is not only an expression of respect, but also a continuation of family ties. While Solopon village has been abandoned, the connection between the land and the people's history remains strong. The villagers left because of the need for a better life, not due to external forces. This makes the legendary story of the overnight disappearance more likely to be a misunderstanding and fear of change, rather than an event that truly occurred. Chapter 6. Today's Solopan Village, Ruins and Exploration. Today, despite its abandonment, Solopan Village still attracts countless explorers. These adventurers are not seeking ghosts but are curious about the historical land. Though many of the village's buildings have collapsed, traces of the past remain, such as worn furniture and statues. These items give visitors a sense of the village's former prosperity. So Lopon Village is not as eerie as the horror stories suggest. Many hikers who visit the site report that the scenery is actually quite pleasant, and they do not encounter any paranormal phenomena. The compass malfunctions are not due to ghosts, but are caused by the unique terrain and magnetic field of the area. However, the abandoned state of the village still carries an eerie atmosphere, especially at night when the surrounding area is eerily silent, and the land feels like a testament to the past. For some, places like this are both fascinating and nostalgic. The legend of Solopan Village, whether real or not, has become a unique part of Hong Kong's cultural memory. Its mystery, whether founded in fact or in myth, continues to captivate those who seek to uncover the stories buried within its ruins.
I'm Kim. Please subscribe, like, and share. And stay with me. You will never face the dark unknown.